Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels and to the second episode of the review of this AIR819. It is from Fei Xiong and the jury is out if it is going to be a bud or a dud, we'll see now. And this is the Maiden. I just charged up the battery. It came together very easily, everything is high quality as I mentioned in my previous video, the box, they even gave a tube of glue. But again, as I mentioned, this is binary, like there is no proportionality on this one. But another plane of mine, let me show you very quickly. This also has the same exact controller and I'm assuming also the receiver. And I was able to fix it and make it flying good. But this may be a little tail heavy and I had to do the same thing with this one, adjust the CG by putting some weight. I may have to do it with this one as well. But let's fly and see. If I don't break it first. All right, the wind is coming towards us, so I'm going to take off this way. Ah, look at that. It's actually flying pretty good. All right. Whoa, skim the ground a little bit. A lot of, oh, that was a touch and go or hit and go, whatever you call it. Yeah, during the turns I have to give a little more throttle because it's losing a little bit altitude. And it's cutting off from time to time. I don't know, I'm not doing that. It just cuts off from time to time. Let me try to bring it a little closer so you can see it. It has been a little, okay, I have to give a little more throttle. It's going, you know, the turn rate is not that great. Here we go, closer. Up close and personal. And so let's hopefully we won't get it in the tree because the turn radius is quite great, so it doesn't have not bad at all actually. I mean it's breezy and it was reporting about 13 mile per hour gusts and maybe when it's not gusting it's probably between 6 to 8. And no, I mean it is, I'm liking it. It would have been so much better. I mean the CG seems to be spot on. I don't have to do anything. The CG is good. It is not doing that purposing. The turns are a little abrupt. But at least they didn't put too much rates on it. I wish it had like a low and high rate. And I really wish it had proportional steering. But I mean in calm weather, this will be a good airplane to fly. This is like an almost bud. If I were the company manufacturing this, I'll just charge it a little more and make it proportional and put rates on the, oh, I don't know why it cut off like that. It was maybe the control issue, I'm not sure. Maybe it was wind, I cannot tell either way. So there is a spot when you don't have to pull it all the way down. If you pull it down below like 20%, it kind of cuts off the power, I think. Okay, let's turn it against the wind so we don't lose as much coverage and then bring it a little, oh, okay. Now it's going towards the trees. All right, saved. Yeah, you have to give a little more throttle during the turns, like, oh! Didn't quite turn, so I should have probably stopped the turn. The reason is I kept turning so it didn't go over to the street side. But since there's no proportionality, it's applying full power, it was losing altitude because of the bank angle and it just came down. Let's see. Nothing. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, the vertical stabilizer doesn't need to be glued on. This is holding really good, no issues. And the CG, as I mentioned, it's like spot on. And probably this can take off from the ground as well. You know, I can try that out if you'd like to see it. Although it's going to be like a crosswind takeoff from over here. Let's see, I'm just curious. Yeah. Oh, maybe the wheels are not straight, but I'll give it a try. Wow, but yes, it took off like within a couple feet. No, I like it. And it climbs pretty good. There's plenty of power for this size of, do you see during the turns I have to give like extra power, because especially when it's turning from upwind to downwind, it loses quite a bit altitude. If you are turning towards the wind, it's okay. Like right now I'm turning towards the wind. And then the last time it lost a lot of velocity, a lot of speed, and that's the reason I think it crashed. So again, I'm turning towards the wind, so it's not losing as much altitude. Oh, where are you going? Okay, come back, full power. All right, saved. I don't know. The wind pushed it back quite a bit, so I think there is more wind up there, a couple tens of feet up there than here. So I have to maybe go down that way, downwind, and then turn upwind and just try to bring it in front of us. So I'm going to do a couple more low passes. So now I'll be turning. Yeah, with the wind, and then yeah, I gave a lot of throttle to keep it on that side. So let me turn again upwind, not downwind. Oh, it turned too much. Okay. Well, you know, these kind of planes, you have to be careful when you are flying them. And if there's any turbulence, you know, you have to be careful not to overdo it. So a little closer shot. I'm going to now keep it a little closer to the ground. Hopefully I won't crash like last time. I'll cut down a little on the power. Oh, it caught it. The wind again. Okay. But it is good. I mean, it is much better than the other one, the one I just tested before this one, the 2-channel Flybear Cessna 182 or FX819, although they are manufactured by the same company. And this is, I mean, this is spot on in terms of CG, and I cannot even create those purposing or undulations. You know, like, let's cut down the power and then give power. Okay, maybe it did a little bit, but then it's stabilized. Do you see? I don't know what they did, but it's stabilized. Maybe stability control is taking over. Okay, let's not go into that tree. It's pretty high. I won't be able to get it back probably. But considering the wing right now, this is good. I'm liking it. It's not, I don't think it's as stable as the Baby or C17, but this can be categorized as a bud. I'm happy to say that. And it looks very scale. Amazingly scale. I mean, they did a great job with the paint scheme and all that. It's not just stickers, it's just a real paint. So, all right, yeah, the wind keeps pushing it back there. I have to keep it down that way during the turns. Maybe go a little further down that way and then make the turns a little shallower. I'm just like hitting the now for the turns. But stability I mean, it's like hands off. Once you set the throttle, it is about 40% right now. It is good to go. All right, I'm going to down and turn. Let's see if I can bring it a little better closer to me. All right, here we go. I'm chasing it. Against the wind, it's like not too fast, but let's bring it back. It will be difficult to chase the other way because now it's flying like crazy. No, I won't be able to catch it this way, but no, this is good. This is good. I'm glad finally another bud. And proportion control and race would have made it a super bud, but still it's good. I recommend it if somebody wants to start, or the kids. And it looks very resilient. The foam looks great. I mean, you have seen it in the previous video. It was so easy to put it together. There wasn't any putting together. Basically, I just pushed in the vertical stabilizer. And then that was it. And put on the landing gear. And then I can take off the landing gear probably. Let's see if I can. It was coming a little too fast, but it was a good effort. So I'm going to take the landing gear off. They come off very easy, by the way. And here we go. I'm going to keep them here. And let's fly it even more scale, because those wire landing gear are ridiculous, right? But they do the job. I mean, it took off. Let's see. Yeah, looks even better. Probably also less drag. It will stretch the battery life. Oop, it caught an updraft over there. It will look even better, I think, if we had less wind today. Let's do a low pass. Here we go. I have to give it a little throttle, turning downwind. And the final verdict, yes, I recommend it. I like it. Less than 30 bucks. I mean, you cannot go wrong. It looks so nice right now, like a scale airplane. And the stability control is doing a fantastic job. So it's even better than my other Flybear, the SU35, the yellow one, because I didn't have to add any weight. This is more stable. It doesn't have all those undulations. I don't know if those little winglets at the tip winglets are helping, but it is definitely flying really nice. Very stable and looks very good. Okay, come to Papa. Almost. Okay, people. Folks, thank you very much for watching. We have a winner here. Definitely going on top of my 2-channel airplanes list. As I mentioned, I have several packages sitting in my basement waiting to be reviewed, and I'm going through them as fast as I can with all the editing and all that. And there are more coming, and once I open all the boxes, I have a couple on the way, by the way. I ordered more today. They're coming probably next week. After I finish almost all 2-channel airplanes that are less than $30 on the market, I'm going to do a big shootout. And please let me know down below in the comment section if you would like to have that event live. I have never live streamed, but I'm thinking about it now that I can do it. We are above 1,000 subscribers, so let us know below if you would like to see that. If we do it that way, it will be probably quite long, because we are going to have probably a lineup of 22-channel airplanes. Some really old ones, oldies but goldies, because I want to compare how they flew 10-15 years ago. I have a couple that I purchased from eBay. How they flew 20 years ago, and if they can keep up with the stabilized versions. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. We are nearing 1,200 subscribers. If you don't know already, we are giving away a Cessna 182 kit, 1,200mm wingspan, as a gift for celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. And that gift drawing is going to happen at 1200 subscribers. Please stay tuned for more 2-channel videos and other videos coming. Stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye bye.